So, Brenda, let's start off with you. Would you go on a date with velvet cakes?
Yeah, I like you have swagger, which I like.
I like that.
And you just seem like very confident. I can tell you take care of yourself. And it was just like really easy combo. It didn't feel like forceful or anything.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video, man. And if you're new to the channel, this is a channel all about men's lifestyle, self-improvement, confidence, dating, relationships, finance, male life, career, and so much more, man. So if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and at the end of this video, drop a comment below, man. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something different. I'm going to be showing you a clip of a speed date that I was on the other night on my buddy Alex from Playing with Fire's channel, where I went on a speed date with two white girls. Now, I was just curious to see how this would go, and I know a lot of people out there always are just discriminating, coming down hard on Indians. Indians have no chance. South Asians have no chance. Indians are the least desired. White girls don't like Indian guys. So I decided to put this to the test so I can kind of just not only show you guys the truth about other factors such as social skills and charisma and just being able to articulate and have a good conversation versus just the whole theory of just looks, all it is looks and race and niche appeals. Now, I'm not saying that looks don't matter, okay? I'm not saying that there's no such thing as certain niche appeals. There definitely is. But at the end of the day, being able to articulate and having social skills and listen to the other person and trying to form some type of a connection is still important, man. It's not always just looks all the time. So without further ado, man, here's the clip of me going on a speed date with two white girls from the other night.
So, Velvet, give me 2 fingers. All right, there we go. All right, we got our first double date of the night. So who did you say you were going to go on double date with?
Let's do Christy and Brenna.
Okay, the podcast Brenna.
I was hoping
Podcast Brenna.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty well. I guess, how'd you guys find this very interesting speed dating stream? I'm curious.
Someone reached out to me on Instagram.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you two know
How
each
did you
other?
find it?
Yeah, we do. We're actually we're best friends.
We were best friends.
We've known each other
Really? Okay.
since 2020. Yeah, so Christy and I were just together last weekend. She came to visit me, and we're starting our own podcast called Your Favorite Ex-Girlfriend's Podcast. So launching that soon.
That sounds dope. Tell me about that. I'm curious. Favorite ex-girlfriend podcast. That sounds very entertaining in a way, but I'm genuinely curious. What's it about? What's the format
So
going to
this
be
is
like?
our first date together ever, but we've had a lot of first dates and all types of dates, and we're single, so
Okay.
we're just embracing all the weird things that have happened to us through our dating life so far, because we have a lot of funny stories. We might as well share them with the world.
Yeah.
All right, share like one funny story real quick, just to like let me get used to you guys a little bit, you know, see if we vibe or not.
Do you want to tell one, Brenna?
Sure. Should I say the go-to one?
Yeah.
Yeah, be the go-to one. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
Okay. I'll make it short. So this was a while back. I'm driving along the highway, and I look at this car next to me, and it's a truck, and it's a guy driving the truck, and he's like pointing down at the side of his truck, and it's a phone number, and he's like, "Call me." So I'm like, okay. So I'm
Like while
calling
he's driving?
While he's driving, yeah. He's like, call the
No
number
way.
inside my
Okay.
truck. So I call him. He's like, I think you're cute. I want to go on a date. Let me take you out. I'm like, sure. So he comes to pick me up the next week, and I'm at my parents' house for the summer from school. My mom comes upstairs, and she's like, kind of a confused look on her face, and she's like, your date's here. And I'm like, okay, like, I want to. And I go downstairs, and he's an actual midget. Like, not just a short guy lying about his height on Hinge, an actual.
Wait, what's wrong with midgets? You discriminate by height?
No, I just make that clear. I'm not discriminating.
Come on,
against.
Brenna. I thought you seemed very friendly. What if I was like 5'5" when we meet in real life? Would you be like,
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. But like, he came out. I'm short. I'm 5'2", 5'3".
This wasn't 5'5" though.
He was like 4 feet, maybe.
What if he was confident though? What if he had like the confidence of like a lion? I'm sure you'd give him a shot, right?
I mean, it was.
He kind of did.
Yeah, I did give him a shot.
There
He's
you
like,
go.
I gave him a shot. He's like, how much time do you have? And he's like, I borrowed my brother's sports car for the evening. And he like had to pull all the way up to touch the pedal, which
There's that.
Okay.
there's that. But I didn't make it fully to the date because in the car I'm just like, this is not going to go anywhere. I don't want to waste his time.
You're like thinking, you're like, what can I say to just like not go on this date right now?
Yeah, so I had one of my girlfriends text me, and I'm like, you gotta like say there was an emergency, so I had him take me home. And then he texted me afterwards, and he's like, this happens to me all the time, and then I felt like really bad. But I'm like, okay, I learned my lesson.
Look at
Do not
that.
date
You're
and
probably
drive.
crying.
Yeah. Do not date and drive. We
Yeah.
learned the hard way.
I would never. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how that even works, but where you
We have a couple stories like that, but you'll have to watch the podcast.
Yeah, I gotta check out your podcast sometime. Maybe
Yeah.
if this date goes bad, you can put me on there too.
That's what I was actually
Maybe I
kind
could
of
be your first guest.
hoping. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but for real, where are you guys from? I guess Christy, I haven't talked yet much with you. Where are you
So
from?
I'm originally from New York and New
Okay.
Jersey, and I lived in New York City for a while, and I moved to Nashville for 2 years, which is how me and Brenna met. We lived in the same building.
Oh, Nash Vegas? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
That sounds
instantly
great.
hit it off and became best friends, like pretty automatically. And now I live in Miami.
oh wow, okay. I was in Miami a couple months ago. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of like a beach type of guy. Like I like surfing a lot. But I spend a lot of time at like the pool parties and stuff, like SLS. Are you familiar with?
Oh,
Miami?
that's our go-to spot. We're always there.
That is our
The High
spot.
Beach one? High
Yeah.
Beach SLS?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I go there all the time.
Yeah,
That's
every time I go to
cool.
visit her, we're like, we gotta go there.
You guys
Yeah.
get like the garden side table or the cabana, or do you just
Oh, it
always see
depends
people on the
where-
side just walking around, you know?
Yeah, we're usually like in the cabanas, but then you'll also see us like jumping in the pool.
But
Like,
we're always in the pools though. Like we're our
Okay.
dudes right after.
we don't care about our hair and makeup. We're
We're the most
Definitely
fun
each
girls
other.
there on the floats. Like we're
Yeah, it's different. It's different for guys. It's hard to get in actually, but
yeah.
man, that was quick.
5 minutes, my man.
Okay.
So, Brenda, let's start off with you. Would you go on a date with Velvet Cakes?
Yeah, I like you have swagger, which I like.
I like that.
And you just seem like very confident. I can tell you take care of yourself. And it was just like really easy combo. It didn't feel like forceful or
Yeah.
anything.
No,
Okay.
you're really chill to talk to too. You're kind of my type too. I like darker brunettes. So
Okay, Brenda, follow-up question. Would it be romantic or platonic?
I think romantic. I can say being romantic. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, Christy, what about yourself?
I would go on a platonic date. I think we all had a really good time. Like that's why I'm saying yes, but I do think he is more friendly type. So I think if we all met out, like if we just met you this weekend, we would all like kind of hit it off and be like, he's really cool, and she'd probably be like, oh, I like him, and go
Let's
for it.
assume hypothetical that Brenna wasn't there, just based on your or she
I
was.
would still say yes as a platonic date.
Okay, so follow-up question: what would make it romantic for you? Like, what do you think he could have done differently?
I mean, I think I would just have to see how it went. Like, I think he just seemed like cool, laid back, asked questions, let us talk. Like, all that was really good. So it would just depend on how the first platonic date went and if there was like energy and like chemistry.
Okay, gotcha.
What I've been trying to tell you guys is don't be so concerned if you're not the best looking dude in the world. Don't limit yourself if you're not a white dude or a black dude or whatnot. At the end of the day, you don't have to be the most good looking person in the world. However, not saying looks don't matter, they do, but the other half of the equation is still the ability to carry out a conversation, man. Be able to vibe with the girl, as you just saw in those speed dating clips, man. So, hope you guys learned something from this, man. You know, the harsh reality of being Indian, right? There's not really any harsh reality. At the end of the day, looks max the best you can, level up the best you can, and work on charisma, work on your social skills, man. All of those factors matter. You're not doomed if you're just South Asian, bro. That is it for today's video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, drop a comment below. Help me push the video out, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.